What if I told you that something you've done 100 times, something so normal, so small, could be connected to the unseen world in ways you never imagined? Tonight, someone is sweeping their house after Maghrib, and they don't even realize what they might be sweeping away. People whisper, "Don't sweep at night. You'll sweep away your rizq." Others warn, darkness comes with the broom. But listen carefully. What if the real danger was never the broom? What if it was what night represents? What your home becomes after sunset? And what Islam teaches about blessings that disappear quietly? Because right now, somewhere on earth, a family is cleaning their floor, while another family is losing everything, in one single night, just like the people in the Quran. And by the end of this video, you will understand the hidden wisdom behind this belief, and why it's not superstition. It's something much deeper. Directive engagement formula. Do not skip, because the final Quranic story will completely change how you see Barakah leaving a home. What were you told growing up about sweeping at night? Superstition or Islamic advice? Comment your culture below. Before starting this video, don't forget to like this video because it gives us a lot of strength to continue sharing beneficial content. And I invite you to subscribe to our channel and activate the notification bell to stay informed of our next publications on the Islamic faith. Share it with your loved ones and leave a comment to tell me what you think. Thank you and good video. The common belief, myth versus religion. Upgraded. Almost every Muslim child has heard it. Maybe from a grandmother, maybe from a mother, maybe whispered like a warning, "Don't sweep at night. You'll sweep away your rizq. Angels won't enter that home." And for years, people repeat it, without ever asking the real question, is this Islam or is this culture? Because Islam is not a religion of fear-based superstition. Islam is a religion of truth. And here is something shocking. The Prophet, peace be upon him, never said sweeping at night is haram. There is no authentic hadith that says a broom after Maghrib brings poverty. So why does this belief exist in so many Muslim homes? Because even though the broom itself is not forbidden, Islam teaches something much bigger. Your house is not just walls and furniture. It is a space where angels enter, or where shaitan feels comfortable. And night is not just darkness. Night is when the unseen world becomes quieter, closer, and the believer becomes more aware. That is why Islam teaches us to protect our homes at night. Not with superstition, but with dhikr, with prayer, with barakah. So the question is not, is sweeping cursed? The real question is, what are you doing with the blessings inside your home? Most people completely misunderstand this topic. Listen carefully, because the next part reveals the real Islamic wisdom. Did your family believe sweeping at night affects rizq? Type yes or no. I want to see how common this is. Real story happening today. Upgraded. Tonight, across the world, countless hands are sweeping floors, and each story tells a lesson far deeper than superstition. In Gaza, a mother kneels on the shattered floor of her home. Broken glass glints like tiny stars under the dim evening light. She sweeps carefully, whispering, "Ya Allah, protect us. Keep our children safe." Not out of fear, not out of old tales, but because she understands that cleanliness is dignity, and every act of care is a prayer. Meanwhile, in Sudan, a young refugee wipes dust from the canvas walls of a tent, preparing a small corner for her children to sleep. Outside, the desert wind carries hardship, but inside, she builds a sanctuary with nothing but her hands and intention. In Istanbul, a man sweeps the mosque floor after Isha, every motion rhythmic, every sweep a silent dhikr. The broom is his companion in devotion, not a source of fear. These moments show us the truth. Sweeping at night isn't about poverty or curses. It's about preparation. It's about mindfulness, about blessing your space, about honoring what Allah has given you. Islam teaches us cleanliness is half of faith. And tonight, these people embody it in ways that superstition could never reach. Notice the intention behind the broom, not the broom itself. That's where the real wisdom lies. Where are you watching from tonight? Share your city, and let's make a dua for each other right now. The Quranic connection, Barakah, leaving homes, upgraded. Allah reminds us in Surah Al-A'raf, if the people of the towns had believed and feared Allah, we would have opened for them blessings from the heavens and the earth. Think about that for a moment. Barakah, the divine blessings in our homes, doesn't vanish because someone sweeps at night. It doesn't leave because a broom moves across a floor. No, Barakah leaves for far deeper reasons. Neglecting prayer, abandoning the connection with Allah. Dhulm, oppression, harming others, speaking unjustly, cheating in small ways. Haram income, earning without permission or fairness. Ingratitude, failing to see that every crumb, every breath, every roof over your head is a blessing from Allah. The broom is innocent. The floor is innocent. It is the sin, carelessness, and lack of gratitude that sweep blessings away silently, without anyone noticing. Right now, in homes across the world, people may be worrying that sweeping after sunset will bring poverty. Meanwhile, the true danger lurks elsewhere, in hearts distracted from prayer, in hands that take more than they give, in eyes that ignore the needy outside their doors. Islam teaches, blessings are a reflection of our intention, our gratitude, our mercy, and our faith. The broom can move dust, but only we can move barakah back into our homes through obedience, mindfulness, and dhikr. Remember this, it's not the broom. This revelation will change how you view your home forever. What do you think brings barakah into a house? Prayer, charity, gratitude, or something else? Comment your thoughts below. Nighttime in Islam. Why people fear it. Upgraded. Night has always held a certain mystery. Even today, as the world sleeps, countless unseen forces move quietly. The Prophet, peace be upon him, gave guidance to protect ourselves and our homes at night. Close the doors and lock them. Mention Allah's name before sleep. Guard your children with care and dhikr. Not because night itself is evil, but because it is unseen territory, a time when the spiritual world is closer, and distractions or heedlessness can quietly creep in. Some cultures transform this natural caution into fear. Sweeping at night became linked with wasting blessings. Carelessness with food crumbs turned into superstition. Simple household chores became harbingers of poverty. Islam doesn't teach fear. It teaches respect for blessings. Every grain of rice, every ray of light, every corner of your home is sacred. So when night falls, it's not the broom you should fear. It's your attention, your intentions, your awareness of what truly matters. Remember this, night itself isn't cursed. Heedlessness at night, ignoring prayer, gratitude, and mindfulness is what can bring harm. Do you feel more spiritual at night or during the day? Comment below. Let's see when hearts are closest to Allah. Story from the Quran. The people who lost everything over one night, upgraded. The Quran tells a story that still shakes hearts today. In Surah Al-Qalam, Allah narrates the tale of the garden owners. They had wealth, abundance and blessings flowing like rivers through their land, but their hearts were blind to gratitude. One night, under the cover of darkness, they plotted, "Tomorrow, we will harvest all our crops and give nothing to the poor." Greed filled their minds. Pride filled their hearts. They did not realize that night is not just darkness. It reveals intention. And that very night, while they slept in comfort, Allah decreed the loss of everything. By morning, their gardens were gone. Their fruits vanished. Their wealth evaporated like mist in the sun. They cried out in despair, "We have been deprived." The Quran makes the lesson clear. It wasn't farming that brought their destruction. It wasn't the night itself. It wasn't even the effort of their hands. It was greed, arrogance, and neglect of gratitude. Night unveils the truth in hearts. Intentions matter more than actions. And this is why some whisper about sweeping at night. Not because a broom carries a curse, but because heedlessness, greed, and carelessness quietly sweep away barakah. Every night, the unseen world observes your intention. Every act, small or large, is recorded. This Quranic story is the real meaning behind sweeping away blessings. Your intention matters more than the broom. Have you heard this story before? Comment yes if you want more Quran reflections that reveal hidden wisdom in everyday life. The real wisdom. What sweeping at night symbolizes, upgraded. At this point, it's clear. Sweeping at night is not a curse. But what does it truly symbolize? It symbolizes rushing through life without awareness, throwing away blessings we don't even notice, neglecting gratitude for what Allah has granted us. Even the smallest thing hold barakah. Even crumbs are blessings. The Prophet, peace be upon him, taught, "Do not wipe your hands until you lick them." A simple instruction, yet profound. It reminds us to respect every morsel of food, every gift, every rizq. Sweeping at night becomes dangerous only when it mirrors carelessness with blessings. Every grain swept away without thought is a reminder. Are we discarding what Allah has given us? Are we moving through life without recognizing the mercy in our hands? Tonight, when you sweep, think about what you are truly sweeping away. Are you brushing away gratitude? Are you ignoring kindness? Are you overlooking small acts of devotion that protect your home's barakah? Islam teaches mindfulness in the simplest actions. Every chore, every motion can be worship if intention aligns with faith. So remember, it's not the broom. It's what you sweep away spiritually. Next time you sweep, pause. Ask yourself, what blessings am I honoring and what am I discarding without thought? What blessing in your life do you want to protect most? Share it below. Let's remind each other of the barakah around us. Powerful ending plus call to action, upgraded. So what really happens if you sweep your house at night? Nothing magical, no instant poverty, no curse. But here's what Islam teaches. Your home holds barakah when it holds. Prayer that rises like a lantern in the darkness. Gratitude that fills every corner with light cleanliness that honors what Allah has given you. Quran that speaks even when no one listens. Mercy that touches everyone who enters tonight. Sweep your floor. But do not sweep away your faith. Do not sweep away your salah. Do not sweep away Allah from your home. Every small action matters. Every intention counts. The broom only moves dust, but your heart moves barakah. If this video opened your eyes, share it with someone who still believes this superstition. Help them protect their barakah instead of fearing a broom. Do you think sweeping at night is culture or religion? Write your answer below. Let's see how many hearts have truly understood this wisdom.